Good morning, everybody. This is Lindy. You notice I'm having a hard time with this. Where's this camera? See? Can't figure out where the camera is. Um, Horizontal, but I'm trying. I'm trying. Anyway, you guys are going to think I'm crazy, and you probably won't watch again, but I'm going to tell you something I really don't talk about very often. But the strangest things, I think everybody is psychic if they pay attention. You'll get, how do I say it? Things will happen in you, and it should be a warning or telling you something, and you don't pay attention. You just keep on with life. Well, 3 times in my life, maybe 4, I can think of 3, I've had some premonitions, and it's been very strange. So, when I had polio, I remember walking across the basketball court because we were walking home. We always walked home. And I said, please God, don't let me have polio. We had taken our sugar cubes, and I was having aches and pains in my legs. I don't, it just came out. And my sister looked at me and said, what are you, nuts? And I'm like, no, I don't know. The next day I woke up and I was paralyzed with polio. Now, I put that off to I must have seen something on TV or I heard somebody, so I just put that away. Then my mother died in childbirth, and a few weeks before she went into the hospital, I begged her not to go. I said, Mom, you're going to die. I was 11 years old. And, oh, you're being silly, blah, blah, blah. I never saw my mother again once she went to the hospital. I begged her not to go. The day that they were taking her to the hospital, she had labor pains. I begged her, please don't go. Please don't go. I'll never see you again. I never did. Now, this last incident that's very specific is, I had a very dear friend since I was 17. We lived together in San Francisco. I just adored her. Oh my goodness, just loved my friend. I just adored her. I was like a little puppy dog. Just adored this woman. And all through the years we've kept in contact, marriages, children, whatever. And I moved back to Delaware to be with her. And I like Delaware. It's a very nice little state. It's right on the beach. And anyway, make a long story short, last month in May, and I'm still not sure of the week, but my girlfriend was very specific about her haircut. Her haircut was really unusual. I rarely ever saw that cut on anybody. And she always wore what I call moo-moo dresses. Always wore them. And I turned around in Walmart as I was a greeter, and here was this woman standing there with her back to me, with a moo-moo on, the same haircut as my girlfriend. The same haircut. I mean, from the back, it looked exactly like my girlfriend, who I hadn't seen in years, like 11, 12 years. And I went, Janet, what are you doing here? And the woman turned around, and she says, I'm not Janet. I went, oh, no, you're not. I just kept thinking about this after this meeting with this woman, and I'm like, did Janet pass away? And I didn't do anything till last month, and then last month I went on the internet and Janet had passed away in May. I don't know if it was the exact week or what. I have never seen anyone who looked like Janet ever before with those moo-moos and that haircut in my entire life. Never. She was the only one she just was so specific about how she dressed. It was so weird. I never liked it, but it was weird. And she passed away in May. So, I don't know if you guys have those things happen to you, but this is the 3rd time I remember. I'm sure there are other instances, but this is the 3rd time I remember, which was a kind of a major deal. And I just thought I'd tell you about it. So, you do know I do talk to people who have passed away, just like Camo Dave. I have conversations with them because I think they're listening to me. Who knows? They're probably too busy. Whatever. But I do believe it. So I just talk. I just talk to anybody who will listen, including you. So, anyway, I just thought I would tell you about this. Do any of you have these kinds of experiences, or is it just me and I'm just a nutcase? I have no clue, but I think it's hilarious. And I wanted to talk to you about it and see what you thought. So, you guys have a great day. Thank you for subscribing. And I hope I'm not driving you nuts. And I'll talk to you later. Camo.